All right, everybody, this is an episode I'm really excited for. I am a Mountain Dew collector. I collect sodas, but mostly Mountain Dews, and here we are. I didn't know this was a thing, but there's an alcoholic Mountain Dew mix pack of 4 different flavors. We're gonna be trying the Mountain Dew base flavor. I'm looking at the names here. The Live Wire, the Baja Blast, and the Watermelon. And they don't have a watermelon flavor anymore. They used to have Major Melon, but that's gone now. So I'm actually tasting a flavor that doesn't exist as well. I have my stuff over here from a different episode. I just got done trying the Arizona Iced Tea alcoholic one and different Pringles. So if you want to check those out after this one, you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I do have a main channel, but this is my smaller hobby channel where I try out different foods and things. And I really wanted to try this one. This is the most excited I am for trying something today. I collect Mountain Dews, and this is not normal for Mountain Dew. They don't normally do alcoholic drinks. So I got a perfectly good box. I might buy another box down the road for collection reasons, just to keep the box intact. But we're gonna open it up in real time. And we're gonna, I hope they organized it in a way where I could pull out one of each flavor. I just have a feeling that there's gonna be, 2 of this flavor, 2 of that flavor, and I'm gonna have to dig, but we shall see, I suppose. Gosh! Open up, Daddy! Dude, what the heck? So much for going to the gym lately. Can't do crap with my muscles. All right. So here's the first thing that I'm seeing. I'm sure you guys are wondering what I'm seeing. That's about what I'm seeing. Just some cans. They're nice and cold. I kept them cold. This is the Baja Blast. So you can get this at Taco Bell and different things. It's a very popular flavor. So we got our Baja Blast. As theorized, I hate being colorblind. I can't tell what color is what. As theorized, they have the same flavors stacked, which, I mean, it's not a bad job. It's just for what I'm trying to do, it doesn't work. Got the watermelon flavor, which is a flavor that no longer exists. The Live Wire, which is this Live Wire? I hate being colorblind, I swear. No, this is standard. It's just green. Sorry, folks. Colorblind man on the loose. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Actually, no, I'm probably not colorblind. I'm probably just drunk from the Arizona tea episode I just did. Live Wire, the orange one. So I'm just gonna go this direction. So we're gonna start off with our Baja Blast. Baja Blast is one of my favorite flavors of Mountain Dew. There it is right there. Pretty good branding and everything. Mountain Dew and alcohol, I never thought these would go together. So I'm really curious how this is gonna go. Bottoms up. I'll tell you guys at the end. Watermelon. Here we go. I'll tell you guys at the end. Normal Mountain Dew. Buttons up. Not even doing buttons up. Woo! Live Wire Orange. Pretty cool branding. I don't know if you can see that. Buttons up. Okay. I'm getting a sense on what I think is going on here. So I'm looking at these and they did not have a sugar variant. It's the no sugar. That might be putting me off a little bit. I hate 0 sugar beverages. Some people like them. I can't stand them. I have yet to have a 0 sugar beverage that I've enjoyed the taste of. That could be a huge part of what's going on here. But if I'm being completely honest, not a big fan of any of these. So this one right here, the Baja Blast, this one, it doesn't really taste like Baja Blast, and maybe that's the 0 sugar part, but the alcohol paired with it, it really changes. So if you go in expecting, let's say that, If you go in expecting to have a Baja Blast flavor, it's like reminiscent, but it's not Baja Blast. Like I was expecting it to taste like Baja Blast and to have an alcoholic twist to it. And that's not necessarily the case. The worst out of all of them is the watermelon. This one was the one I was actually the most excited for, maybe Baja Blast and this one. This one's terrible. This is just bitter, not in a good way. It's not very flavorful. It doesn't really taste like watermelon, and the zero sugar doesn't help. Now, the standard Mountain Dew, I think was pretty surprising. I thought this was gonna be very underwhelming. This actually ended up being probably the best of them all. Still hard to say, but it tasted the most like Mountain Dew, and also it blended the best with the alcoholic taste. And the Live Wire, it had a very strong orange taste. Let me just take one more sip. It tastes very orangey, but it's zero sugar orangey. It's the strongest of these flavors, so it's tough. I'd drink one of these two if I could, but none of them are that great. Especially being a fan of Mountain Dew, I'm not really sold on these. I would be curious to try a sugar version of these, but here's the thing. People know with alcohol, if you're a drinker or whatever, I'm personally not a drinker. I've never been a big fan of drinking. I said that in my Arizona iced tea episode. I don't drink, I just don't like it. The thing with these, as you drink them, this is the rule with pretty much any alcoholic beverage, as you drink them, you're gonna taste it less and less and start tasting better over time. I can see, because I've already had, I'm getting a little tipsy. I had some Arizona hard tea already, and I had these Mountain Dews, sips of all of these, and the flavor is getting better as I've sipped this twice. I'm like, tastes a little bit better already. So I can imagine if you're a can or two in to these, you'd probably have a pretty good time. So I have to take that into consideration too. I just wish it tasted better off the bat. So what are my reviews on these? I would say Baja Blast, in terms of alcoholic beverages, which I normally don't like. That's what I'm ranking on, not ranked on what I like or a mixed drink at a nice restaurant or something. I would say that this, between a 3 and a 4. I wish I could do 3.5, but that's not how my scale works, if I remember right. I gotta say, 4 is too generous, 3 is too harsh. I'll give it a 4 in terms of alcohol because it'll get better over time. This one might be a 2 for me. Maybe a 3 if you're a few drinks in, but this one was not very good at all. I'd say this is probably a 2 out of 5. Yeah, very not good. In terms of alcohol, again, I'm prefacing here. The standard Mountain Dew is either a 4 or a 5. I don't think it's good enough to be a 5. I'm gonna give it a 4, but it's pushing the 5 territory. If you were drunk, I would probably say that might be a 5. And same with this one. I'm gonna give this a 4, but if you were drunk, you might actually push it up to a 5. But I'm happy that I at least bought these for the collection, and just to say that I tried them, because I doubt that they're gonna keep these around very long. They like to do collectible different things and different flavors that don't last very long, and these are great for my Mountain Dew collection, so that's super cool. So if you guys enjoyed this upload or episode, or you want to see other foods that I try, definitely subscribe. I got older content you can enjoy and watch, and I try things from the grocery store and restaurants and drive-thrus all the time. So until next time, I'll see you later.